What's up, you guys? Listen, we are in my kitchen, Justin's kitchen. Let's go and get right into it. Okay, so what I've got on my stove today, if you haven't already noticed, because the title says it all, so if you don't know where we're going with this, then you know what? Let me tell you right now. I went to the grocery store and I was thinking I'm just going to make a chili because, well, frankly, it's that time of the year and I wanted a little kick in my life, a little southern hospitality. No, I'm just joking. I'm being silly. But no, so I went and I was getting all the ingredients, which I think it's 6 ingredients. So basically, I wanted to get a pound of meat, and what I saw on sale just so happened to be a pound of, well, yes, it is a pound, and it's plant-based meat. So, I don't even know how to really go into it. So basically all it is a pound of ground plant, if you will. Okay, it kind of looks like this. We're going to ground it up because that's going to be our protein. And yeah, so this is going to be like a vegan meal. No meat in it. This is plant-based meat. So it was $3.75 for a pound of this protein here. I've got it in a pan. I am trying to get it browned right now. And what I want you guys to do while you're browning this, get yourself a pot, get it boiling up, throw a bunch of salt in there. If you don't know why, revert back to the lasagna video. It explains why I do that. And then we're just going to cut too. So get yourself some boiling water so that you can get some noodles in there, because this is going to be like a chili map kind of thing. And we'll be right back after this stuff is browned and the boiling water gets itself to a place where I can throw the noodles in. Okay, I just wanted to jump in before I put the noodles in. I've got a pound. This is like a box of elbow noodles. You can use any noodle you want, really, but this is more leaning towards a chili with noodle in it. So I don't want the noodle to overtake it or be, I just want it to be a part of. So a little bit of noodle in the chili, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, out of the 16 ounces, I'm going to use about 8 ounces. So that's 1 pound of the protein, your meat or meatless plant-based meat, okay? And this is going to be a half pound of noodles. So, like I said, get some salt in that pot. And I'm just eyeing it. When I say I'm going to use 8 ounces, I'm just using half of it, okay? So that's about half, I feel like. You use however much you want, because here in Justin's kitchen, you can do whatever you want and do whatever I want, okay? That's how we roll. Now, it is a little funky looking at this meat as it's starting to, I don't know if the word is brown, technically, really. I don't know if I can call it brown, because it doesn't look like it's browning as much as it looks like it's kind of falling apart a little bit. But I will guarantee you guys, for my safety, it will be of a temperature, okay? I could almost not even stomach the idea of eating pink, what's supposed to be beef. Like, it's still pink as it's, getting cooked. It looks still pink. So we'll see where it goes, you guys, okay? Bear with me on that one. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So I have 1 can of corn here. This is a 15 ounces of corn here. I don't understand why so many places don't actually have corn that's not sweet corn in a can. I find it kind of hard to find. I'm just draining it here because the corn's going to end up going into the meat mixture, and that's that. But while I got you on here, we're going to dive in. We're going to cut this onion up because I also want some onion to go in there. I guess I could have cut it up a little bit sooner because the meat is literally browning as we speak. But let me just go ahead and chop this up, and then we're going to put some onion into the plant-based protein and move right along, you guys. So after doing a little bit of research online, I found that it's never going to turn brown, so it's not going to brown. It's basically going to turn like a palish color. And yeah, I mean, I think that that's pretty much what we're going to get out of this deal. I'm just glad that it's not beef and that it's like plant-based, because as long as it's to a hot enough temperature, we should be good. There's no egg in it or anything, so don't worry too much. If you are going to follow this recipe or anything like that, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then I also wanted to address something with you guys. So hold on one second. Um, I've had a couple of people ask about, now that when I'm uploading it, there's a picture, it's called the thumbnail. And is that really the picture? Did I take that picture? And to be honest with you, and I don't think it's that big of a deal, but what I do is I look online to see if there's a picture that can be at least close to what I'm making. Well, it is what I'm making. For an example, the breakfast burritos, and the lasagna, and the other ones that you've seen. No, those are not my pictures. I don't have that high enough of a quality of camera, or I would be taking those kind of pictures, but I just wanted to address that. If you guys don't like that part of it, I feel ya, but at the same time, it looks good, the aesthetics there, that's what people want. So anyway, you guys, I just wanted to tell you, because I'm not going to lie to you about it. Ain't no reason to lie about something silly like that. I did notice right away, though, with this beef, I mean, I'm pretty sure the beef, I call it beef, the protein, I'm thinking it's done at this point. And it's actually going to be continually cooking throughout the rest of the process, because the chili's going to end up coming together, and then it's still going to stay so warm and good. So at this point, go ahead and grab your corn that you had. So here's mine. You can just go ahead and put that right in there. And also, you guys, season to your liking, okay? I'm not a big person that likes to put a lot of salt into my stuff. In fact, this recipe is a low sodium. Well, not just this recipe, I would say, but you know what? I just put in all that corn, so that whole can of corn just went in there, so, okay. But here, I got some chili mix. I guess you guys could, if you wanted to, actually make the chili mix, and I suggest you do, because then you can tell yourself how much salt's going in there. But this has paprika, a bunch of things that should not be in here. Garlic powder. So out of like the 20 ingredients that are in this package, you've got paprika and garlic powder. It says, okay, because it says may contain milk, egg, and soy. So we have a fucking buffet up in this bitch, okay? Point is I highly suggest that if you can figure out how to make a chili seasoning, do it at home, do it yourself, because this stuff automatically is going to have high salt, sodium, and if you don't want that, okay, then make it yourself, or what I did this time around, budgeting, I just got a low sodium one, which has 230 milligrams in it, 10% of my daily value, so, okay. What am I looking here? Okay, so yes, let's go. Put in your seasoning as you add the corn. Also, this has no fat in it. I mean, it might have a little bit of fat, but that plant-based protein, I thought that I was going to have to say to you guys, go ahead and drain it. But to be honest, you don't need to, because there's really nothing in there. There's nothing in there. So now we've got your protein, your corn, and the seasoning, the chili seasoning in there. You guys, it actually smells really good, and I wanted to say this before too. The protein, the plant-based protein, I'm going to have to figure out a better way to describe that, because I just don't like having to use plant-based protein. But yeah, once it was starting to brown, if you will, it was starting to smell pretty good by itself. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of water here. No, you know what you do. You know what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and get tomato sauce. Go ahead and just pour it right in there. And at this point, we're going to lower the heat. Lower the heat. Medium, low. Low, medium. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. I don't know where that draw is coming from, y'all. But, okay, so now the noodles are done. I can tell that they're done. We're going to drain them here in a minute. I'm going to get right back with you guys, alright? And let's go. Alright, you guys, not that I'm saying you don't know how to drain noodles, because, I mean, if you don't, then you don't, and that's fine. There's a beginner stage in everything you do, so don't feel inferior or that you're messing something up. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I'm using elbow noodles, and elbow noodles have a tendency to carry a little bit more water in them. So when you're draining it, go ahead and do a little flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. So you're draining all that water. And in this case specifically, I'm not going to take that little extra water out of there because it will just give a little bit of water to the chili, which it's looking a little pasty right now up in this skillet. So, yeah, I just wanted to share with you sometimes, you know, with noodles that have a little bend to them or something, they're going to carry a little bit of water, so make sure you don't just let it drain sitting there, but you give it a little tossy toss, okay? No hard feelings, y'all. Don't be too sensitive about it. I wasn't trying to say you didn't know how to do it. Alright, you guys, so basically what I've done, I've got myself one big pot here. I have put the mixture, the protein mixture, the corn, the seasoning, the onion is all in the mixture. All of that went from the pan into the pot with the macaroni and cheese. On a low, keep it low, okay, and we're just going to mix the macaroni and cheese in with the chili. And let's just see where we're going with this at this point. What's it look like? I mean, we're pretty much done. I mean, I think so. I'm just going to let it heat up a little bit. And you guys are probably wondering, are you going to put some cheese in it? Well, if you're not wondering, you haven't watched the show long enough because I pretty much want to put cheese on everything, okay? But we're going to finish up, and then I'm actually going to have a little bit of a sit-down talk with you guys about something that's kind of special and personal to me, okay? So let's go. Stay tuned because you want to know how it tastes. Okay, so if you guys are actually following this at all, which thank you for doing that, that's actually really, really cool. But if you are doing that, don't keep that a secret. You better say something to me about doing it. But yeah, if you guys are following it at this point, I would say, because I mean, yes, I do like a good chili that's thick, don't get me wrong. You don't want it so thick, pasty though, do you? I don't want it no pasty. So I took, and I don't think that I said this either, but this can was 15 ounces. So I'm bringing this to work tomorrow. Pretty much every time I cook, I bring it to work tomorrow. We're having someone's birthday, so this is going to be like a little, here you go, here's your present, because I ain't got a present for you, and I'm sorry, but I barely know you. Anyway, so I put some water in here, about 3/4 water, pour it in there, let it simmer for a while. I think it's going to be like a 5-10 minute kind of thing. And you guys can play with the ingredients as much as you want to, obviously. Like I said, I have not added any salt or pepper into this, and I don't really plan on doing that. So, low sodium, veggie chili. Let's just taste it. Jesus. Alright, you guys, so here we have a little bit of the chili. I'm just going to do a taste test. I'm not really that hungry. This was much more for content and for tomorrow for me for lunch. So let's go and see if this plant-based chili can handle Justin's kitchen, because I don't think so. I'm just saying I don't think so. Here we eat what we want, right? I mean, listen, I love chili. I can't go wrong. And to be honest, I think I'm going to let it in. I think it's okay enough. You know what? Plant-based chili. Yes, actually, thank you very much. Chili Mac. I keep on wanting to say chili. I'm kind of scattered today. I had a big thing happen today. Um, we're not going to talk about it though. So I'll spill the tea on Tea Time with Justin. If you want to go and watch that, maybe we will talk about it there. But I had something happen up in here, so I mean, you don't want to know. Anyway, but what I wanted to talk about was the fact that I didn't add the cheese. I said that I was going to because typical Justin's Kitchen, going to add cheese to basically everything. I really wanted to stay true to like a vegan meal for people, something to go to. It's cold outside, have a chili. Down south, I mean, chili happens all the time. So, I, down south, as if it doesn't happen up here. People up here don't eat chili. No, but the point is I really wanted to stay true to a vegan meal today. So I hope you guys like that. And the reason I really, honestly, the truth of it, it wasn't about saving a couple of dollars. I had a video that I was making that muted the whole time, so I wasn't able to share it with you guys. But basically, I had a video up where I was making a whole chicken. Okay, chicken with the little ew. Number one, the neck wasn't all the way off, so there was a little piece of the neck. And then I'm just thinking, like, this is a fucking chicken, dude. Like, I don't know, but it did something to me. And I don't think I'm ever truly going to be able to stay away from, meat, cows, pork, pigs, chicken. I don't think I'm ever really truly going to be able to, but I feel like we can all do a little better. I mean, we're human beings. We love to indulge ourselves, especially, the more money you have, the more that you want to spend, you want to buy. Plastic is a problem, killing these fucking animals all the time just for a source of protein. That's a problem. You want to sit there and like criticize people who are trying to do something for the environment and want to do something really, really good for the rest of the generation's humanity as we know it. Greta Thunberg, Person of the Year, and it's just a little bit of daunting on me. So I don't want to get into politics, but hey, you know what? Anytime you can stay away from buying some chicken or buying some beef or cow or whatever you want to call it, try it, and let me know what you guys think about it. The options are out there more than ever, so at least you can do is try it, you know what I'm saying? But you guys, this is really good. This was really, really good. So I hope you guys try this recipe out and give me a like and subscribe and do all the rest of the things. Comment down below, be my friend, be my lover. No, I'm just joking. Love you guys. Bye.